Hey, this is Risky Panda 13. We're getting good goods on Schedule 1.
Old shit deteriorates, that's very true. We're not meant to live forever, so... At least humans don't rust. That's true. We just have decays in other ways. Ooh! Okay, that's a good angle, sort of. A little bit. It's hard to see the little shadings differences, though, for the dark gray and the black for the eyes. But it's there! That's exactly what that is. If only they didn't smell. Yeah, well... Sometimes you can't avoid certain side effects of getting old. There's only really so much you can do. I'm not worried about getting old, though. You can bathe? Well, they do, but it's harder for them to do themselves. As you get older, a lot harder. Ooh! It painted on the outside! Oh, that's crazy. I kind of like it, though. I mean, I don't like that there's, like, slats and stuff on the outside. That's kind of, changing the way the picture looks, but that's cool that it's somehow painted on the outside. Not painted on this weird piece. They got them walk-in showers and benches. That's true. Sometimes there's some really good, sort of handicap accessible, things. I guess accessories, for the older folks to use. 45. And then this one be 46. Fall else fails car wash. It's pretty funny. Could you imagine? Well, I'm sure there's some people that have done it. Going through a car wash as just a person or being on top of a vehicle and getting washed in a car wash. I'm sure somebody's done it because I've thought of it, but it's like such a bad idea. Just gotta hose down grandma real quick. Grab some wheelbarrow. Isn't it wheelbarrow? Like, I don't know. I've always said it as barrow, but I don't feel like that's a word. I feel like it's gotta be barrel. But it's not really a barrel. I don't know. I've never had to write that down. Well, you're doing good. You're a little bit slow, but you're doing your job. That's good. Very good. Okay, so I need to buy you a bigger shelf, though. Correct term is barrow. Interesting. Single word combining wheel and barrel. Spelling wheelbarrow is a common mispronunciation and misspelling, as a barrel is cylinder. Goodness. For liquids, not a gardening or construction tool. Interesting, interesting. Barrow is an older word for a device used to carry loads, and when combined with a wheel, it describes the familiar tool used in gardening and construction. I win this one, Officer Grammar. I didn't say it was wrong. I was just asking. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, now you know. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna buy a locker just so I don't have to pick up and um replace my bed every time I want to hire another person. I think that's all I need. It's probably a good idea to get more fertilizer though. I need to put more into the bank though. And look, I gotta take the wins when I can since I'm usually wrong. This time when called out I was correct, so alright, alright. You take your wins where you can. Can't blame you for that. Don't know if I need more jars, but probably more fertilizer. We'll upgrade soil later, I think. I absolutely will. Hey, nothing wrong with being right on the occasional time, even if it's just once. You gonna lurk again? Okay. Have fun. I'll be here. Getting caught on my own building. I'm gonna put the locker right here. I don't like that that's not the right size. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Okay, that's better. At least that's more symmetrical. Later, just once. Ouch. I can see Panda talking shit, little shit here and there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a uh playful joking arounds. Gotta change things up every once in a while, you know? I'm not good at dishing out burns, but yeah, that's probably fine. Uh, but I can maybe say a couple. Nom nom light. Okay, so I don't have enough to buy a business because I think he takes card only. I may have to wait until Sunday or Monday, whatever the new uh reset is for the daily or weekly. That's what it is. 'Cause today's Nami. Uh, whatever the new reset is for the deposit. Not nom nom. It implies snack size. Or that implies snack size. So Nami means like that it's bigger than snack size? Because nom nom is apparently snack size? I thought it was just, eating, enjoying your food. It's like pizza rolls would be nom noms or bagel bites. You know, I think I take really tiny bites because I would consider those two things like 2 bite size. Like I would never, I don't think I would try to put a whole pizza roll in my mouth. That would be 2 bites. Or chicken nuggets. While food in general is noms, small ones are nom-noms, and filling meal would be nami. Interesting. The word definitions with Mobby. This is all BS opinion and not actual facts basis whatsoever. That's the disclaimer. Still fun nonsense. Very true. Very true. I mean, I wasn't thinking that you were serious about it either way, but it's kind of funny to make your own definitions. I have my own definitions for time. Well, 'cause like a long time ago could vary between like, I don't know, a couple of days to a couple of years. But generally like a really long time ago would be a couple of years. So what's beyond that? I don't know. An eternity ago? A long time ago is a few days? It can be, yeah. I'll just be like, man, I haven't played this game in a long time, and a long time is just a few days ago. I think it depends on the day. I'll pick different actual time measurements. They don't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like a long time ago is measured by importance times the actual time. Yeah, that would be an interesting time measurement, but I'm not really sure how to calculate that. Like I have a tiny brain when it comes to that. So something inconsequential would be a smaller multiple. Okay. Calculating time by importance. So say if you went to like the gas station, say yesterday, was inconsequential, you bought, I don't know, some sort of snack. No unique interaction there. How long ago was that for you? Would you just call it, oh, just the other day, or... Oh, I use forever, probably way too generously. Like I haven't eaten in forever would be like yesterday. Or something like going to a restaurant would be where you wouldn't go daily. Forever would be months. Yeah, I could see that. That seems like a really strange way to... But it's not strange, it's just unfamiliar for me. Going in the wrong direction. Like if I say it, I haven't eaten in forever. That would have to be like more than one day for me. I don't think I can go without eating for more than one day though. I'll maybe put it off for nearly a day, but not longer than that. So it's based on how often that activity would be done normally. Yeah, I understand your reasoning. I just don't know how I could apply it to my own. I know I probably use like uh forever, probably for when anything has to be a year or longer. Like that was forever ago. That was many months and possibly years ago. Well, it's expected to eat several times a day, so an unexpected amount of time wouldn't be that long compared to a vacation spot you visit yearly normally. You lagged out, so you may have missed something. I don't know if you missed anything. Forever is also typically used dramatically. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely used rather generously. It shouldn't be, but it kind of is. I think I also use the word like love too generously. Because if I just like really like something, I might say that I love it, even though it's like, well, obviously I don't love it, but it comes down to the definition of what you define as that. Either way, it doesn't seem like your time measurements aren't that wild. Yeah. Well, it kind of depends on who you're talking to, I think. I feel like the older generations would disagree. Like, I love that movie, Candy. Yeah. See? It's because they can't remember forever ago. Well, that's possibly true as well. Forever ago might be way too far from their memory at that point. But at the same time, they'll be like, back in my day. I mean, who doesn't say that though? It's fun, especially with the voice. You don't remember stuff from a week ago? I don't either, but that's because I already know that I have bad memory, so we've already owned that part. My memory's not like I forgot something from that was super important or the last minute ago or whatever. It just depends on its importance. If it has a lasting effect on me, then yeah, I'll probably remember it. But if it's not very important, it'll fly right out my window. Oh man, he needs more product. It's fine. I'll figure that out in here in a second. Oh, wrong way. Use my back in my day sarcastically often. Well, obviously, you have to. It's very fun. The hard drive is filled with song lyrics and movie quotes. Those are good things to have in the old noggin. I don't have a whole lot of space for song lyrics and movie quotes. Although sometimes I'll just uh, remember a song lyric because something reminded me of it. and I'll just start singing it. It's fun. Super important in everyday life. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's super handy when doing adult things. Oh no. What's going on here? Nobody's working. This is like the dumbest mechanics of things I could possibly have. Okay, buddy. Oh, it's because I changed the supplies. That's what happened. I changed the shelf for the supplies. Now you should work, right? Yeah. I'm just dumb. Okay. Anyway. Me and my coworker sang Plush by Stone Temple Pilots obnoxiously in the warehouse every morning for several weeks. It was super fun nonsense. That sounds like fun. Nonsense can be very fun to do. 6 a.m. and we're belting out Where the darn did you find her? Yeah, I don't know that song, so I'll have to look into it though. I know Stone Temple Pilots, I just don't know very many of their songs. But I know they're a good band. I probably also need to expose myself to Audioslave as well. I know that I know some songs of Audioslave, but I don't know all of them. What are you opening and closing the door for? I always think it's strange that like the employees, if they're close to this door, they'll open it for no reason. Oh, you sent me the video? Okay. I will watch it. Just not right this second. Don't know if you know any Audioslave songs. Really? Well, maybe you should look into that one while I'm looking into Stone Temple Pilots. There we go. Was intended as a reminder for later. Oh, yeah, because I'm not gonna watch it right this second, but I will watch it, yes. Maybe I'll do what I want. Insert Hartman meme. Maybe I'll do what I want. Hey, you're allowed to do whatever you want. You're an adult. You can decide your own decisions. Oh, Cartman. Yeah, that makes more sense. I wasn't sure who Hartman was, so... But Cartman makes a lot more sense. Yeah. A lot of times my hubby will be like, whatever, I do what I want. And I never really figured out where it was from, but that makes sense. Squirrel brain filled with nonsense. Yeah. I'm sure it keeps you entertained and me entertained, so I think that's a good thing. I'm hearing notifications. That's pretty funny. Now I'm gonna have to figure out what that episode was from. Or I mean which episode that was from. It just looks so ridiculous. Which I'm sure that was the point, but also. Out of control kids? Well, yeah, obviously. Kids are crazy and they'll, if they don't have enough guidance or discipline, that's kind of what happens. And some parents will probably deny it until until it finally dawns on them, hopefully. Was making fun of Bad Baby on Dr. Phil? Are you telling me there's a person that named themselves Bad Baby? Till they're past dead? Glass past dead. I see, because you're, glass half full sort of thing, but that's glass past dead. Yeah, that's harder to say. The girl famous for Cash Me Outside. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't like that girl, and I'm so glad I didn't watch it. Come on. There we go. That's her artist name? Interesting. I didn't know that she was an artist. I just thought she was just a ridiculous, out of control teen that wanted to make empty threats. Artist is used loosely in this case. Yeah. Uh, I feel like somebody needs to make a requirement set for the word artist. She made a rap album after she became known for that. Well, of course she did. She's already got the fame from that stupid thing. Now she gotta add more to her repertoire, I guess. Kind of like the Haktua girl making a meme coin. Well, of course. I didn't think that was real. I didn't think she actually made a coin after that blew up and went viral or whatever. I thought that was a joke. I was wrong. She was accused of scamming. Well, of course. I mean, who's gonna make a trustworthy sort of cryptocurrency from a meme? I don't know. The coin was real though, but it crashed out. Well, good. I don't think if you're gonna become a viral meme or whatever that you should make a coin themed after you. If you're gonna make a coin sort of a currency, don't have it associated with you. Don't want to invest in Hawk to it? No, I don't. I really don't. I thought the meme was dumb, and I think the coin is dumb. I don't want to invest in anything that I think is untrustworthy. Or something that I don't want to support. There's that. Turned out the coin wasn't spit. Well, obviously. As a man, I approve of her message. Interesting. I see what you're going with. Did I put everything on sale? That one's a green crack. Yeah, everything's on sale. Super duper. I'm doing good things. I'm keeping track of the game and the fun stuff. She's doing her thing. I'm grabbing some more stuff for deals. Probably don't need this many, but who cares? Running a blue light special on weed? Do you take coupons? Or offer one of those punch cards, buy 10 bags, and your 11th one will be free? Well, I don't really do discounts, but they are being upsold. So the suggested price is $2 less than I sell it for. And then when they do put in an order, I always make sure it's, for one, in a multiple of 5, but I also make sure I put it all the way up to the highest 100% success rate. So they're just always going to be upcharged. But they always buy, so until they say no, then. But that doesn't make any sense to have anybody say no just because it's at 100% success rate, so. Yeah, I don't want to make 4 stupid packing stations just so that she continues to. Okay, I wonder what happens if I add to make it go back on the shelf. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I gotta try. Okay, you're not gonna get it upsold because if I put it up to 5 or whatever, you're not gonna want it. Or I mean another 5 on top of that. Looks like Pikachu's eating your worker. Well, that's good. I like that. Pikachu can just take some little snacks bites on the workers. Well, that didn't work. I was hoping she would just put the leftover stuff on the shelf, but that didn't work at all. Oh well. I may just have to buy 4 packing stations just so that she can continue fun stuff. The logic of the NPCs is kind of annoying sometimes. It's okay though. I'm so glad that wasn't a police officer. I really thought that was going to be one. I heard the truck and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get busted, but I didn't see a question mark, so. Seems a bit buggy. Yeah. It's definitely not perfect, but usually you can fix things with either restarting the game or just changing to get the most simplistic logic scenario. Logic route. All those things. It's fine. I'm a problem solver. If it can't be solved with simple guess and check sort of scenarios, then I'll just get a mod to fix it. Problem solver panda? Cousin of sexual harassment panda? Wow! Interesting. Cousin. Yeah, I've always been a problem solver kind of person. Out here doing the Lord's work? Well, yeah. The Lord gave us, oh, fudge! The Lord gave us, great plants to, indulge in. And I'm just distributing it. I'm not going in the house. I'm not repeating what I did last time. We're just gonna hang out behind the dumpsters. Okay, everything's fine. I think it's just because I had my flashlight on. Alright. Out past curfew panda? Well, yeah. That's how you get the good money. If you're not running around in the middle of the night, you're not getting the money that you should. Construction site. Get $172 for exceeding the curfew on that last deal. We have more deals. Hello. I enjoy the middle of the night. It's peaceful. Yes. I like nighttime. COVID made daytime peaceful. That's sad but true. Missed the traffic then. It was the best. Yeah, I imagine. All the people are just too afraid to leave their house. And in some places, people weren't allowed to leave their house. Here they weren't allowed to for a bit. That's sad. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Nobody wants to be, what do they call it? Basically on house arrest. Somehow Best Buy qualified as essential? What part is essential? Like, I mean, we all need entertainment, but because kids needed to be able to get laptops for school. Wow. I'm sorry, but laptops are not an essential thing. I just like wholly disagree with that one. You know what kids need for school? Paper and pencil. If you want to use a laptop, sure, that's your own decision. However, it should not be a necessity. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I don't think they need it. But the drive was nice, only people on the roads were workers. Yeah. Not when school was closed and you had to go to school from home. That's true. Um, yeah, you can't go to the public school if you're, yeah. This is when school became virtual only for a while. It was a weird time. It was a weird time for America and well, the world, I mean. I forgot everybody was into it. It wasn't just America. No restaurants, entertainment places. Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird time. I didn't experience most of that because I was, of course, part of the essential workers. So I still had to go to work and everything. And I was already not going to restaurants anyway, or entertainment places for that matter. So that really affected me very little at all. The only time I really went out anyway was to go to like the grocery store or whatever. So yeah, it didn't really affect me. You don't go out either. Yeah, I don't have a need to go out unless I'm getting uh air doing errands, getting supplies, whatever. I don't go out for entertainment anymore. We did go to the theater not too long ago. Well, I guess not too long ago. It's kind of really long time ago now. I just feel like it wasn't too long ago, but it's been a long time since I went to the theater. But we went to see uh Deadpool vs. Wolverine. I think that's what it was called. Deadpool and Wolverine. Whatever that one was. You know probably what I'm talking about. But that's the one we watched, and that was quite a while ago now, I think. Loved the opening scene. Oh yeah, definitely. Bye bye bye. I knew the whole song, of course, because, you know, I grew up then, but my hubby's just like, oh no, boy bands. It was great. It was great. I think he did a really good job of making it cool, even though it's not really that cool. It was a fun scene. Yeah, definitely. I think he had a lot of fun making it and dancing to it and all that. I mean, usually the Deadpool movies are always fun for him anyway, but I think that one was definitely very fun. Add guns and fight sequences can make any can make even a boy band song badass. Yeah, yeah. That's probably what made it so funny and cool. Just the fact that he was fighting a whole bunch of people all at the same time as dancing along with it. I suppose he was kind of fight dancing in that way. I'd watch it again. I think we have it here. Um, I just haven't tried to open up the DVD or wherever we have it. It's probably a DVD. I don't remember. We might have just bought it virtually, but hopefully not. We really like having physical copies of stuff. Like, he plans on having a whole collection of the old, um, the old games for the old consoles. Like, we plan on having all the old consoles as well. Hopefully in working order. My time at Best Buy, I invested a fair bit into my surround sound. That's a good idea. Yeah. We just have the sound bar, which does work, but at the same time, when I want to hear music and stuff, I think I prefer it in my headphones rather than in a sound bar. I only just discovered that like yesterday. You watch movies at home? Yeah, I do too. We only went that one time because we were going with a friend. He was really excited about Deadpool, so we all went together. It was fun. I liked it. Sound bars are meh. I mean, it just worked. It's a lot better than the TV speakers we have, so. But yes, having a full sound surround sound setup would be better. You don't like theaters too peoply? Yeah, I don't either, but we just went for the sake of the fact that it's a really good movie. So it was a pretty nice experience, even though we don't really like theaters either. There's a lot of people, and generally it gets kind of gross. Only thing about theaters is cheesy pretzels. Ah, yes. Cheesy soft pretzels. Those are probably my favorite. I don't know what I'm doing just standing around. I should probably go to have my character go to bed so I can go the next day. Nom noms. One of these days I might actually make some soft pretzels at home. That would be super good. I don't know how to make soft pretzels at home, but that sounds like a good idea. I can't remember the last time I had soft pretzels. I remember going to like the mall when I was really, I don't know about really young, but I was young enough to be pretty naive, and there would be a place called like Auntie Anne's, I think. They always had soft pretzels and a bunch of different soft pretzel things. You can buy frozen ones and nuke them for 30 seconds. That sounds nice. 30 seconds is all you need for a frozen pretzel in the microwave. Super Pretzel has cheese-filled ones that are decent. I've never heard of cheese-filled ones. That sounds good though. And I've never heard of Super Pretzel. Is that the name of the ones that are frozen? Auntie Anne's dipped in butter. They heat up. Hello, Estonia. Fire. Are you excited for soft pretzels? 'Cause those are really good. It's a black bag. Okay. I shall have to look out for some soft pretzels, 'cause that sounds like a really good way to change up the snacks. We've been wanting to change up our normal food situation here. 'Cause yeah, we'll have the staples, but I think we're looking into like changing up the routine of what we've got. Thank you for the follow, Real Estonia. It's very cool. Very cool. I like soft pretzels. But yeah, we're looking to change up our regular food situation. Like, we're always gonna have matzo sticks because he's got an addiction to matzo sticks. But we need to add some other things that we haven't had in a long time. We can't just always have fish sticks in the freezer or always have um just ground beef or whatever. Gotta change up the menu a little bit. I think soft pretzels is a good idea. It's a good thing to throw into our diet. Matzo sticks are best. Best noms. I'm sure my hubby would agree. We will always have those on hand. A lot of times though, when he'll have it, I'll just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna make some ramen, because that's my go-to. His is matzo sticks. I really like ramen. But I think that's because I also make it myself. Well, sort of. I don't make the ramen noodles or the seasonings, but I put in my own vegetables and stuff. Ramen is America, or ramen in America is bad for you. That's true. But at least I'm not just eating the noodles and seasoning. I wish I could make my own noodles, but that takes a lot. I'll probably work myself into it eventually, but right now it's just a lot easier. Plus, I like having the dehydrated vegetables in it. Well, they're getting rehydrated in it, but you know what I mean. I also have chicken that gets rehydrated in it too. But yeah, I agree. The ramen in America is just too processed. It should be a lot cleaner, but it's not. Mhm. I think it's funny that Real Estonia had to change over from Kick to Twitch. Come over to the cool side, you know? We have all the things. Kick doesn't have all the things. I wish I could put more things over there, but I can't. It's just more like, okay, you stream your screen, and you're gonna have chat relayed over through OBS, but I can't put all the different things that Twitch has onto Kick. Kick is Timu Twitch. You usually keep popcorn chicken for quick meals? That sounds good. That's because that's where it's at. Kick is like getting your stream software from wish.com or Hot Pockets. Well, I think one of these days they'll probably get bought out. I was gonna say they'll improve themselves, but no, they're probably gonna get bought out in order to um, incorporate the other things that the other streaming platforms allow you to do. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets! I missed that commercial. They had the silliest commercials. Especially with like how hot it is when you first take it out of the microwave. Just an adult teenager. Well, I mean, since we're talking about still eating ramen, from me anyway, I think that's still kind of a teenager food anyway. Eating Hot Pockets is not beyond me, although I haven't had that in such a long time. I can't remember when the last time I had a Hot Pocket was. It was probably years ago? Yeah, I think it was a long time ago. I wasn't with hubby, that's for sure, when the last time I had Hot Pockets, which means it was a really long time ago. More time measurement judging. Well, it's a mixture of a long time ago and a really long time ago, and also forever ago, so you figured it out. It's one, both, or all of those things. Or none. I don't know. Such a good quick food. Yeah, it was really good. I think my favorite was the ham and cheese. Ham and cheddar. But a lot of people, I think, liked more of the, like, pepperoni ones or something. I don't know. I just feel like the ham and cheese one was the best. I just really like ham and cheese, though. Pepperoni was meh. The Philly steak and the meatballs were good. Ooh. Not great, but better than ramen. Well. There are, better. Oh, darn it, I forgot I didn't buy this place. Um, there are better ramens available. It's just that they're pricier, which probably deservedly so. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money to get higher quality noodles or to get the ingredients to make higher quality noodles. And then I have to factor in the time to make those high quality noodles. I don't know. But, just recently, we got this cool little kitchen gadget that allows me to make, long strands of vegetables, so I may be able to make a somewhat healthier one if I can find the right vegetable to go as a noodle, which I've heard that zucchini can be made into a spaghetti noodle, which I've never heard of such a thing, but we're gonna find out because we have a zucchini and I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited for it. What are we talking about here? Cheese was basic, bottom of the barrel. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll eat it once in a blue moon, but not regularly. Yeah, definitely. At that point, go vegan and give up on life? No! What's wrong with having a vegetable alternative? It's probably faster um, than trying to like make your own noodles because you gotta make it into like the dough and then you gotta strip it out with some sort of fancy tool. Zucchini noodles, lady. Not even living at that point. I don't think there's anything wrong with having zucchini noodles. It's a fancy tool. Yeah, it's a fancy tool. So it's a nice little kitchen gadget. I think that there's a word for it that I just don't remember what it's called. But yes, I don't have a pasta roller either. I'll have to look into that as well. I am trying to do better with food. It's just taking time. Okay? You can call me an old lady or whatever, but I'm moving slowly in towards the healthier direction. Not necessarily vegan. I get that some of that stuff is healthier, but a lot of the problems with vegan food is that you're missing out on a whole bunch of protein, which I'm not gonna take that out of my life, that's for sure. We're not taking meat out of the um the equation. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Such fancy. Your definition of better is zucchini noodle. Okay, it's not necessarily better. I haven't tried it yet, okay? I don't even know if I'm gonna like the zucchini noodle. Um, but yeah, I haven't made noodles either, or dough for to make into noodles. Make homemade fried chicken or a meatloaf. Well, those are gonna be on the menu as well. I'm not gonna go full vegetables, but it could be a better alternative to ramen noodles if I can find the right vegetable that would go with it instead of having to make my own dough and put it through a fancy what do they call it, pasta roller, and then the cutter as well. I don't know if that's all in one tool or not, but it went from microwaves, garbage, and cancer needles to vegetable noodles. Sounds then severe judgment. Perpetual propaganda panda. Oh my goodness. Just learn how to make noodles, you psychopath. Okay, I guess I'm now a psychopath for exploring options for noodles. It's probably not that hard to make, but I've never made noodles before, okay? Who goes from garbage 25-cent noodles to zucchini? What's wrong with you? Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna use it for ramen. I'm just saying that we're gonna try zucchini noodles as a spaghetti noodle. Um, hubby's had it before, so hopefully we can make a similar experience for when we make it. Even worse, to have zucchini spaghetti noodles? Don't ruin spaghetti too. Somebody's just has a closed mind. Somebody needs to open their mind to new possibilities for food options. What are you making, a cooking channel? Closed. You're Italian. Well, okay, I can see how you might get a little protective of your Italian roots. Replacing carbs with vegetables is a sin. Yeah, I could see where you're coming from there. I don't know. I just like different food options. Never had certain things, and you gotta try, you know? Even if you don't like it, it's worth a try. That's what I'm thinking. Nope, I'm gonna do 400 because we're getting more processing done. Next, you're gonna make gluten-free bread? No, I'm never gonna go to the gluten-free. Then go down a different aisle, try fried pickles, or make your own pies. Hey, fried pickles are really good. I don't know if you've tried them yourself yet, but fried pickles are very good. I like them. Plus, I already like pickles to begin with, so don't ruin pasta. I've never made my own pies either. Like, 'cause that requires making your own crust, your own, I guess the crust is also on the bottom and the top of the pie. I don't know if they have another word for that. But then you have the filling, which that one's probably easy enough to do. But I'm just not familiar with making. First off, you can buy a crust. That's true too. And canned filling. Well, yeah, but that's not really making your own pie. We're talking about like going from scratch, are we not? Because if you baby steps, if you put like pre-made stuff together, I don't know if that you can really call that making your own. Making zucchini noodles isn't making your own noodles. Well, I think you just have a thing against zucchini noodles. Somebody's got vegetable prejudice. Carbs, not boiled veggie sticks. A noodle has. Oh, I see. You wrote carbs instead of carbs. Boiling baby carrots doesn't make it a noodle. I love baby carrots. Baby carrots are great. I usually have them like not boiled though. Like I don't need to cook them to eat them. Neither is sliced zucchini. I put sliced zucchini into my ramen soup. It's pretty good. You wouldn't think putting zucchini in ramen, but it works. I like it. I think it's because of the spices that I put into it, and plus the pieces of chicken and stuff. I need to dehydrate some more carrots though. But unfortunately, I've run out of jars, so I need more jars to make it. Who even buys zucchini? Okay, I didn't buy that one. That one came from somebody that has a farm that had too many zucchinis. So they were just like, hey, would you like some of these fresh vegetables that I have no use for because I have too many? Most useless vegetable in existence? Wow. Somebody's really against vegetables. At least mostly zucchini. Tell them to grow useful things like carrots and potatoes. Those are good too, and cucumbers too. However, though, if they gave me cucumbers, I wouldn't eat them. I'd have to make them into pickles for me to eat them, because I'm not going to eat cucumbers as they are. But my biggest problem with having um, to make my own pickles is that I'm not patient enough for it to become a pickle. So I'll just be watching it sit in the fridge or whatever, and just being like, I wonder if it's pickly yet. And then I'll eat a little bit and be like, oh, it's not a pickle yet. So you'd still eat them? Exactly, hush. Wonder if it's pickly yet. Oof. There is a set time, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. I like pickles, okay? That you would know. Yeah. There are different times where they're just like, this is how much time it needs to sit in this much vinegar with this much pickle in it. But a lot of times they'll be like, it can, uh, it can differ depending on how big the pickle is, like how you slice it or uh how big the pickles are when you put them in the vinegar. So it'll take longer for it to get to the center, I would imagine. So the time will sort of differ between those. It says 8 days, and I know it's been 3, but I wonder. Well, no, it has to sit in there a lot longer than 8 days. My goodness, I'd have pickles all the time if it was only 8 days. But no, it has to sit in there for like weeks, if not months. I'm just impatient. And I'm sure it also depends on what kind of mixture you have of spices and vinegar and all that stuff. Yeah, depends on the method. Quick pickles said 30 minutes to a few hours for quick pickles. Ooh, I've never had quick pickles, but that sounds fun. Okay. Guess there's a way to do it super fast. I guess so. I have never heard of such a thing. Yeah, neither have I. Just Googling stuff? Yeah. It's fun to Google stuff, though. You get to find out things you never knew. I think I'm going to call it, though. I think it's about time that I just go sit down and not talk for a while. Point remains, you'd eat the cucumber. That's true. It's true. And therefore still more useful than zucchini. Okay, we're gonna eat the zucchini. I've already made a whole bunch of dehydrated zucchini that works in ramen, so I am eating it. But yeah, I don't know a whole lot of uses of zucchini. It's typically not something I would buy. We're only using it because we were given it. Sounds good. Go sit in a corner in silence to think about your sinful zucchini noodles. Okay. Sinful zucchini noodles. Thanks for the entertainment and having a good evening. Thank you. You shall have a good evening as well, I hope. Or, yeah, you're still an evening. Uh, but yeah, I hope you have a stream sometime soon-ish. I have to save before I lose progress. You reached your panda song limit? Yeah, I do have user limits, but just for you, we shall redeem one. There it is. Thanks for tolerating my trash talk about your life choices. It's totally fine. You can rip apart my life choices all you want. I'm still gonna do what I do. And that's totally fine.